Hi everyone, welcome to your wealth reading for August 2025. Connecting in with all of you Geminis. We're going to do one card for each of these archangels here that are joining us this month. They all have to do with helping us, supporting us, guiding us with success, wealth, abundance, prosperity, joy, right? So give us some guidance there. And then we're going to use a deck of cards to do our regular monthly check-in. So last month, there was a encouragement to kind of bet on self, right? So take a bit of a risk for a reward. So we'll see kind of where you all are at with that. I do timestamp below, so if you don't like to hang out with me as we get the cards and initial impressions, you can go ahead and use the timestamps and go right into your messages. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm fussing, but there seems to be something tickling my right foot here, but I can't see anything. There's no bug, there's no hair. So I wonder what that has to do with your reading. Right foot. I wonder if you have to maybe step forward. So it was a tickle, not a movement. Oh, we got some cards here from the last reading, wrong way. Okay. See if I can figure out this right foot. Maybe it's just right side. Be on the right side of a situation, maybe. You know, if it's a legal matter related to wealth. I don't know why I keep fixing the cards back, but I need to see which ones they're selecting. So yeah, maybe you've been waiting on something like not necessarily like a lawsuit, but I just had something go off in here and I don't even recognize that noise or anything. So I wonder if that's the sign that this has come to an end. You're about to get all the news you need for it. Right? Because my fairness, judgment, and favor, right? The right side. You're on the right side of a situation. And then that odd little bell that went off. I don't even know what that's related to. Some kind of chime. Okay. Let's see what comes out in your monthly story here. What's going on? What's going on for our Gemini? Their wealth and abundance. So I will say that every sign, the cards over here have just been kind of coming out in whatever number, whatever layout. And the layout has seemed to have a message in and of itself as well. So we'll see how yours comes about here, how they want to do yours. Okay, see what kind of initial impression. For some reason, I feel like it's like someone with like their hand up. And again, it would be on my right side. It would be my right hand, right? If I was facing you, hand up. Which card is it? I think it's the Hierophant card. It has the priest, and I think it's his right hand, and his right hand is pointing up with two fingers, like up to your angels, up to the heavens, up to your dreams. And he has that look of being official, right? Like judgment. So again, judgment in your favor. You know, positive karma coming in, the goodwill. Also, I will say, I got two with you guys. I put my two fingers together and I was walking my dog this morning, and right off the bat on our walk, I kept getting the message of two. So, and I know Gemini, obviously your sign is attributed a lot to two sides. So again, here we are again, two sides, and you're on the right side. But I'm going to throw in, I'm just making a note here to add in the spiritual meaning, or maybe the angel number just 2 for you. So you can see that in the description below. Okay, now let me take the timestamp here for everyone joining us now, so we kind of missed out on that part. Okay, which angel do you want to start with though here? I'm going to start with Gabriel. So we're going to go to your communication center. Look at that, 2 puppies. 2 again. Okay, so I'm definitely going to make sure that the angel meaning, spiritual meaning of the number 2 is in the video description below because it's coming out strong with you guys. Okay. In terms of wealth, you know, they are heading off here, right, to the one side. But the foundation, the stability is on the right side. So again, the drawing me back to this right side, being on the right side, judgment and favor, universal karmic, positive karma coming down in your favor here, right? That's what this is. I'm just trying to see what the communication is here from Gabriel, and it's the flowers here. So the yellow flowers for me are forgiveness. So this would be karmic repayment, especially in a wealth reading. So this would be the justice that you sought coming to be, whether it's actual, like I said, legal dealings turning in your favor, or it's karmic justice. So someone, some company, group of individuals, if you were wronged in some kind of way financially, right? It hurt you financially, so a dismissal, whatever it might be. Well, it would be more than a dismissal. It would be like gossiping and lying about your dismissal and about you since your dismissal, and those individuals, that company, getting the sort of karmic turn of the wheel for their injustice against you, right? Sort of tarnishing your reputation a bit. Okay, so we got some positive news here, Gemini, about kind of a shift in fates here. I'm going to come up to the flow of finances here with Archangel Ariel. So with the page here, so we have a fresh start, new beginning, right? This could also be the payment, right? If it's judgment in your favor, there's probably a settlement payment. So it could be you won your insurance case, so now you're getting your insurance payout. You know, you're getting that bonus check that they owed you. So here comes some money into you. Some money that's flowing into you right now is this kind of payment that's due to you. Page is delivering it. So this is over and above any constant revenue, like a daily paycheck. This is again like that surplus. So a bonus, a payout, a payment that's due to you. That's what's coming in here. So let's see if maybe this situation is the same, or there's another situation coming up for you here, Geminis, that will help shift the point of view. So Archangel Jophiel. Oh yeah, look at that. Your wheel of fate is turning, right? Karmic retribution, your universe, your world, right? It's about to take off. I also always read this as like a nice, beautiful clock. So your time is now kind of message, right? This is your time. You know, you're this beautiful jewel. And you've just come into full alignment with your world here, right? So this is your time. You're here on your soul journey, right? This is your time. You've got a change in fate. Twist your point of view. This is good news, good tidings, good. Yes, okay. Oh yeah, look at that. Change. Look at the positive impact. You know, you're going to feel like your world is changing, but it's a positive impact, right? That was the point of view. I guess that's why I went there first. So you weren't afraid of your tower here moment. But it's more of the releasing here. You're the second sign this morning that I feel like you're going to be gaining so much more freedom. I see this more as like gates opening up here. This could also be the fairness, the judgment, the karmic justice that you'll hear of or you'll witness. Something might come crumbling down. That individual that maybe bullied you or held you back. They're receiving their karmic payment for that, for those actions, those negative choices. So that's why we always have to make sure we operate positively, right? Otherwise, that would be us. I just paused there for a second because with a Gemini sign, I'm just wondering. I don't feel like any of you watching are on the flip side here of this coin, but it never hurts to remind all of us watching that we never want to be on the bad side of a choice, right? Be on the right side. Maybe that's why my foot was itching. Maybe you're tempted with a choice right now, and the angels were saying, no, be on the right side. So now we have the bigger picture from Archangel Uriel. Look at that. Look at the peace that comes after you making a choice, right? This is making the positive choice to be on the right side of a situation, the positive choice to continue operating yourself ethically, right? With morals and ethics, fairness. I want to say righteousness, but in the right way, like not ego righteousness, but for the good for all, right? What decision will help the many, kind of thing. But the beautiful peace that comes with keeping yourself on that side. But in terms of sort of this bigger picture, or maybe that's the answer to your question coming into this reading, is you know what the right choice is for you, right? You know what the positive, the good choice is. Okay. So where do we want to start here in your cards? And just also the kind of way they've laid them out here with like I said, the hand being raised or the two fingers kind of pointing up here to the heavens, right? Follow your dreams kind of message. Let's start here where we're pointing up. What are we pointing up to? Oh, look at your heart. That decision, right? The sword. Pulling the sword out of the middle and choosing to go that way. Following your heart, trusting in your heart. That's where they were pointing. And this one's shooting up, right? Looks like a shooting star. Look at all the power manifestation inside your heart as well. Or I'm going to fuss with the camera here. Look at all that. Look at the magic starting to swirl, getting ready for you to release it here. Let it go. Okay, so heading on up, following your heart to rise up, right? To go up, to achieve and receive what is meant for you. I'm going to try to keep it up here, but pull a bit closer to the camera. Okay, so that's where they want you to go. Let's see, maybe I was going to say maybe they're trying to show here like how to get there. But the way I've adjusted the cards here, it either looks like a book, right, with the 4 pages. Also storyboards and kind of my world. You kind of plan it out in the 4 quadrants like a graphic novel or comic book. You kind of go from cell to cell. So for some reason I'm reading this as like a 2-page spread in your book, or maybe like a recipe, right? Like here's some steps you can follow, but you can follow them in any order because I'm not really feeling any kind of order here. I'm not sure why this card's hanging down at the bottom here. Maybe it's the pull on the opposite side here. Like it would be off camera if I went like this maybe, but I feel like within your choices here. So it's all about choices for you. We started off with choosing to be on the right side of something. Then we have choose to follow your heart. Then we have 4 choices here in the middle of what you could do if you choose to do or not do. And then down here, sort of bookmarking is all these distractions. So they're not following their heart here. So you could do either or. That's sort of what I was trying to get to again with choices. So you can choose to follow your heart, or you can choose to continue going every which way, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. You can choose to get yourself involved and tangled up and messed up with drama. You can choose to hold yourself back, right? Pinning yourself here with the swords. So these are all like negative choices. And these are all the positive choices, like pro and con. Left side, right, right? Right choice, left choice. You know, I don't want to feel like wrong choice. It's just left choice because it's just more choices, a less clear path. This is a straight A to B, and this is a lot of checkpoints, right? A lot more stuff to do here. Okay, so let's see what your choices are. But I'm going to slide camera because I want to really focus in on this side for you. And now for me, because I'm looking at the screen, this is on the right side, right choice, right side. And I just shifted the camera so it's more focused on the right side. So definitely they're doing everything they can to emphasize, be on the right side of this. Okay. Look at your heart knowing what is the right choice, right? We're coming back to that. Look at your heart surrounding you, right? Warmth and love. Warmth and love. And we have this wise, I guess, white duck, white swan, sitting in there. Okay, so you can listen to your heart and feel the warm glow that following your heart's going to bring to your life. You can leave it up to fate. I immediately see all of those wonderful coffee cup and teacup tea leaf readers that are out there, right? So you can leave it up to fate and just see what happens, right? See kind of how everything kind of builds or grows or doesn't grow, right? Look at the seeds here and the flower dropped off. So you have a choice. You can just do nothing, inaction, and leave it up to fate. See how this tower moment happens. Follow your heart like they're encouraging you. You can complain a lot, vent a lot, the throat chakra here. And what was Gabriel's message, right? That beautiful yellow bouquet of flowers, the forgiveness, the release, the letting go. Let karmic justice take over. If you keep complaining, if you keep venting, if you keep saying, I want justice, I want retribution, right? So that's a choice. So if you sit in that space, look at your wealth, your new opportunity, the page with the coin, just sitting there, just waiting till the time is right, until you are ready. And you are not ready if you're in this space, because Archangel Gabriel's already told you. You got to be in a peaceful state, a state of I have let go. Okay? So the opposite of this, you can sit in your heart space, or you can sit in a venting, arguing space. Oh, and look at this. This is the opposite of this. Leaving this to fate, or you taking action and having conversations with the right people, right? You're not talking to all of these connections or past companies that you've already had an experience that was not the best for you, didn't serve you well. You know, you put in your time, or a little bit of time, even less time, right? But you came out battled worn. And then here you are talking to the right confidant. You are in the right space. You're in this beautiful grotto surrounded by wealth and passion. So following your heart brings abundance and the right people, the same people, right? Like-minded people. So you can leave it to fate, or you can take action. You can find peace in your heart and follow your heart to this new group, or you can sit and complain and vent and wishful thinking, right? And keep yourself in the same place. Keep yourself going around the same cycles here. So interesting reading here for you Geminis. I think it's kind of similar to the last, you know, taking this risks, taking a risk for reward, which this would be, right? Taking actions, taking a risk. Letting go and finding peace in a situation that is risky, right? Because you're releasing control. But universe has been reminding you, at least taking the opportunity here, of all this abundance that waits for you when you find that peace and you make the decision to go this way. So let's connect in next month, and let's see how you're all doing.